Hey folks, Patrick again from Soaring Profits, and I'm getting a lot of feedback from a lot of people in regards to my views on Tesla. You know, we've had some conversations around Elon Musk here over the last little while, and what exactly that means for his baby Tesla and the stock market darling of the last couple of years. So, a few people that I've known that have invested into Tesla and they're watching it right now and they're getting crushed. Tesla is having a really tough time garnering support at its lower levels, and it's just kind of falling through. You know, we're seeing, 3, 4, 5% a day Tesla decaying, right? And the question is why? So first and foremost, when we chart it out, Tesla has a long way to fall if it does. It's been the darling for the last 2 years. It's very overvalued as far as the fundamental analysis goes, right? It's trading at a PE that is high for what it's doing. But I love Tesla. I think they're going to change the world in so many ways. They already have, and they're going to continue. The issue is that there's a lot of geopolitical problems that are going on right now that both help and hinder Tesla. So first and foremost is we have oil prices that are running away, right? We've got oil that's sitting at around that $110 a barrel. For you folks that are driving or doing anything whatsoever right now, that's affecting massively your everyday life, right? That dollar value at the pump, okay? Well, people are starting to diversify and looking, okay, what can I do in regards to finding myself an electric vehicle? The issue is for a lot of people, it's too expensive. It's a bridge too far to go into a Tesla at, about $100,000. By the time you get everything you want on it, the self-driving capacities and the software installed for when it does come on, you're kicking $80,000, $90,000 pretty good, even on the Model 3. So what is going on that's causing the stock to fall then? If there's demand, because there's about a 4-month wait period on any Tesla vehicle right now because there's so much demand, gas prices are high. Shouldn't this be a perfect storm? Well, China's the problem for Tesla. Shanghai right now is a city in China that is basically on lockdown due to COVID. They are still locking down their citizens. They are keeping them inside, and they are not allowing them to go to work. And what is this doing to Tesla? Well, this is going to affect Tesla. This is going to affect their earnings in the next quarter. They had a fantastic quarter. They're growing at 50% a year. Like, I want you to think about that for a second. That's immense growth, right? That company is growing at 50% per annum. Per year, they are growing. Wild. That's huge growth. That's a growth stock, right? That's what I'm saying. Tesla's going to be okay. They just got to weather the storm. So while China is suffering and dealing through COVID, there's going to be major problems. There's going to be issues. So when they're not getting cars delivered and when they're not getting the manufacturing side of Shanghai, which is their most efficient factory, bar none, last year, all through the quarters that they have had it, Wall Street is just saying, we can beat you up a little bit right now. And they are. So that's where you're seeing these big pull downs on Tesla. Do I think they come back? Absolutely. Tesla is going to be a behemoth. Already is, but it's going to be even bigger. We've talked about some of the Elon stuff. Elon's not helping himself right now. Over the weekend, he kind of insinuated that the Twitter deal might not go through. And I don't know if you folks are hearing that for the first time, but Elon Musk is saying that Twitter is not valued at the price that it should be because most of the Twitter accounts he's seeing are bots. That's interesting. That's very interesting, in fact. So likely what will happen is Elon will find a way to renegotiate a deal instead of the $54 approximately a share. I think you'll see him probably take an offer in around the 40 range. And Twitter will likely go along with that. They'll capitulate and go along with it. It'll be interesting to see the fallout, but if this Twitter deal falls apart, the Twitter company itself stock will collapse. It'll run back down into the 20s, maybe low 20s, pretty much cut itself basically in half. Was that Elon's goal the whole time? I guess we'll have to see, right? But yeah, so that's where we are. I think Tesla, potentially, if it's a perfect storm and things go wrong in all the right in all the wrong ways, I guess you'd say, Tesla easily could run down into the high 3s, low 4s, hundreds a share, right? It could cut itself in half pretty easily. That's because if they cannot hit their deliveries, if they no longer are seeing growth, they're not a growth company anymore, everyone will jump off. So beware. I think Tesla is a fantastic company. They're going to do amazing things in the world. They already are. However, you have to take into account the larger picture. Charting says they can go down to 400. They could also hit 1200 tomorrow. It's all about the news. It's probabilities, right? The news right now with Tesla is fraught with fear. A lot of this FUD. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Okay? So that's why Tesla's getting beat up. Are they going to make a solution? Yes. Are they going to get through this? Yes. Don't panic. You don't have to sell. You just got to ride it. Anything that you're doing, you have to be able to have some sort of, short, medium, and long-term trading thesis about it, right? Is Tesla a 10-year hold? Yeah, all day long. If you buy it now, in 10 years, Tesla will be realistically 5 to 6 times more of the price that it is now. Easy, right? 30-40% growth every year, especially on these pull downs in recessionary times. Easy 5-6 times. Is it potential that it could get cut in half tomorrow? Easy, right? And that's the hard part. So, like we always say, folks, is that we're here, we're giving information. What you do with it is up to you. I'm not your financial planner. I don't know your risk tolerances. Tesla's, as it falls though, being able to load the boat at some of these lower prices, especially if you can get down to the 5s, loading the boat, that's like pandemic pricing, right? If you could load the boat on Tesla at, between $300 and $500, that would be an all-in for me, I think. So, as always, folks, I appreciate it. We are getting a little bit of rain here today, so I'm just doing a little quick grocery shop before I go pick up the little one. She's got gymnastics tonight, and then off to rugby. She's a rugby player now. I don't know, I like that, but we'll see. Thanks again, as always, folks. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and share. And as always, Patrick with Soaring Profits. Let's make some money together. Thanks, guys.